There are times when I show up, whatever I'm doing, it doesn't matter if I'm riding the motorbike, talking to a director, whatever. There's times when I just show up where I have a sense of just being completely present, nothing going on in my head at all, and completely tuned in to what's going on around me. Grounding. It's when you know you're at your best. It's when you know that whatever it is you're doing, in that moment you are absolutely at your best. You're giving your best to be able to do it. Since I got that actually the best version of me is the one that I've been hiding, that's in there all the time trying to get out. Since I got that, everything changed. You know, so suddenly it was almost like just this fog cleared. There was a load of fog and I couldn't really see. And suddenly it just cleared for me, and suddenly I became clear about who I really was and what I really wanted. And up to that point, I thought I knew the answer to those things, but they were other people's ideas of who I should be and other people's ideas of what I wanted. Grounding. It's funny, I mean, most people would look at my career and say, wow, what an amazing career. You know, you managed to work for all of those companies, you managed to climb your way up the ladder from a 16-year-old who used to make the tea for people to a director, you know, managing 500 people. And yet all I had was a negative story in my head about that happened because I was lucky, and that at some point I would probably get caught out. That somehow someone would suddenly turn up one day and go, pack your things, we're on to you, get out of this office. I genuinely, that was a feeling, and I know that lots of people suffer with that. I know because some tell me, you know, some tell me that they see, I think that there's even a term for it. I think they call it imposter syndrome. Used to be very worried about what people would think of me. I won't say this because someone might think that, or I won't say this because someone might say no. Sooner or later, if you don't deal with that stuff, it will show up and force you to deal with it. I fundamentally believe that, you know, if you carry a lot of negative stuff through your life like I did, that will force you to crisis at some point. Part of what I do is I provoke people. I love pushing people's edges. I love finding where the edge is, because I love finding my own edge and going through it. And suddenly life looks different to them. Because prior to that, they were looking through a filter that was giving them the results they were getting, and they weren't happy about it. The biggest breakthrough anyone can have in their life is to see who they truly are. There's no bigger breakthrough than to see their true nature, than to see who they truly are, because that changes everything. It's the ultimate leverage point, if you like, isn't it? Is that when you see who you truly are, you show up differently in every aspect of life. Business, relationships, interests. You know, I know that when I show up in that grounded space, I can't even describe how I operate, but I know it's grounding.